Hi there, it's Michael, physiotherapist at Burwood Road Physiotherapy. Today I want to talk to you about the balance disc. Now the balance disc is a really useful and versatile tool that we use all the time here at Burwood Road Physiotherapy, and they're great for building up strength in ankles, in knees, in hips and in backs, as well as developing core strength and developing pelvic stability. So you can do a load of different exercises on these discs, and today I just want to show you three of the very first, the simple and the basic type exercises that we give to a lot of patients. The other thing a balance disc is good for is it's really good for improving your proprioception. Now, proprioception is your body's ability to know where your limbs are in space. So we can shut our eyes, we can touch our fingers to the tips of our nose, and we can touch the tips of our fingers together. And that's because our brain knows exactly where our hands are in space, and that's proprioception. The same thing happens with our legs. So as we're walking, if we were to hit uneven surface or an uneven ground, our body would feel our ankles starting to tilt, feel our knees and body starting to move, turn on the appropriate muscles, pull you back into the right position so that you don't fall over. Now if we didn't have proprioception, we'd be falling over a lot more than we actually do. So the balance disc is a great tool for helping us to improve proprioception, improve balance, improve core strength, as well as improve strength in all the joints that I mentioned before. Now then, off to the exercises. First exercise I want you to do is just to stand on the balance disc, on one leg, and just balance, okay? This can be quite difficult to do, particularly when you're first starting out, and it's quite hard to maintain. If you fall off, don't worry about it, just step back onto the balance disc, regain your balance. And you want to do this for about 60 seconds in total on each foot. So having done your right foot for 60 seconds, you would then swap over and do some work on your left foot. Okay? If you get really good at this, and this becomes really easy, you can try it with your eyes shut. It becomes a lot more challenging and a lot more likely to fall off. But that's really only something that you need to do once you're really good at doing it on one foot with your eyes open. The next exercise, you need to stand on the balance disc on 2 feet. Now again, particularly when you're starting out, this can be quite hard to do. It's not easy, so take a little bit of time, find a balance point, and if you're struggling, keep working at it because it does get easier with time. Once you're in this position, pop your hands on your hips and do a short, slow squat, and then back up again to the centre. Okay, I'm going to turn sideways, and I'm going to show you what not to do. So again, you want to do a short, slow squat, but you don't want to break at the hips. Okay? A lot of people feel like if they're moving at the hips like that, it's giving them more movement, but it's not, it's the wrong type of movement. So what you want to do, keep your back nice and straight, keep your core in nice and tight, okay? Hands on hips, and this part of your back, and from your knees down to your ankles, that part of your lower legs should stay roughly parallel, okay? So you're squatting down, they're staying parallel, and then coming back up. And you do 10 of those in a set, okay? Nice and slow, and then come back up. And like I said, repeat 10 times. The last exercise I'm going to show you today is a lunge. Again, onto the balance disc, providing an unstable surface, meaning you're having to work harder to keep your balance and to build strength. So, hands on hips, okay? Stepping forward, down, onto the balance disc and back up. Once again, keeping your back up nice and straight and your core in nice and tight. Again, down, up, back up nice and straight. Do 10 on one leg and then swap over. 10 on the other leg, and then up nice and straight, okay? And you do 10 on each side. So that's a little introduction to the balance disc. As I said, great for building core strength, great for building strength in your lower limbs, great for building and improving your proprioception ability. If you want any more information on physiotherapy and the services we offer at Burwood Road Physio, please go to our website, www.burwoodphysio.com.au. If you want to buy a balance disc, we have a shop on the website as well as a wide range of other equipment that you can buy through the shop. Again, www.burwoodphysio.com.au. click on the shop tab up the top of the website and it will give you information on how to redeem a 10% discount. Thank you very much for watching today. I'm Michael and I hope this has helped.